everybody, Diane, Healing Bodies, Healing Souls. And I wanted to talk about commitments and how you show up. So for myself, I need me to show up. I had an appointment yesterday. I showed up early because I expect my clients to show up early and or on time. I had 2 phone calls this morning with friends, and I had to limit them because I have commitments. And when I have a commitment, I honor that. Why? Because I want good karma. Because the better that I can show up for myself and for others, the better my karma is for others to be able to show up for myself. It's the yin and yang. It's the back and forth. And people can use a whole hell of a lot of excuses. Traffic. Okay. But as an adult person, if you know that you're going from A to B and it's the Bay Area and it's Friday evening or Saturday morning, then you adjust it. You still can't use those excuses and think that anybody's going to buy it. I forgot. Well, I deal with adult people traditionally, and or when I work with children, I even require them to show up on time. And if they need help, then their parents show up. But it's a commitment. It's a schedule. It's a time frame. And that creates a stronger person. Now, of course, they can use traffic. They can use stress. I was stressed all week. I'm sorry, I forgot. No, I don't care if you've been stressed or not, because you chose to be stressed. You chose to live a life that you're not taking charge of. And yeah, you're stressed. But do you see how that it affects others, not just you? That's why I've said multiple times that people with anxiety, people with a lot of stress that have gotten used to living that way are very selfish people. Why? Because their stress, their anxiety takes them out of a good game that you're attached to. So, A, learn to handle your life. B, learn to grow up and take responsibility and push and fight through the parts of your life that are not functioning well. If one of my vehicles weren't functioning well, I'd take it to a mechanic. If my refrigerator isn't functioning well, I have somebody come look at it and or I replace it. It's all common sense to me. But so many people are living in this fear-based energy and not taking responsibility, and they're jacking up other people around them. And then the cycle continues. The cycle continues. So take charge of who you are. Grow up. Don't commit if you're not able to commit. Don't say you're going to show up if you're not going to show up, because that's traditionally your history. And nobody needs to buy your stories anymore or your excuses. This is what I help people with. You want a full life. You want happiness and love and all that groovy stuff, but your own stories take you out of the success that you're looking for. Everything's about you. Take care of you. Learn, grow, shift, get out of this funk. Don't live in full stress and think that it's attractive. So if I'm talking to you and this is you, call me quickly. Especially if you have children, it affects your kids and they'll be just like you, the part that you don't like. I am traditionally never late. And of course, if I lose power or something happens, this or that, then it's very rare. Very, very, very rare. Even when it's like, oh, I have small kids. Even when my daughters were 2.5 and newborn, some of my friends knew that if I wasn't 5 minutes earlier on time, something happened. So you can't use kids as an excuse. Please don't use your kids as an excuse. Please don't use your significant other as an excuse, or your job, or your health, because all of that needs to be looked at, shifted, repaired, fixed, dropped, and or understood so that you can handle it. I hope and I pray that I'm making sense to you all. It's time to get some help. A lot of people have coaches. A lot of people are ready to get rid of the junk that they have so that their karma going out is so incredibly healthy that karma comes back to them healthier, more solid, more fun. So something for you guys to think about. And if you're unhappy in your life, depressed, disappointed, angry, frustrated, all that stuff, when it comes to relationships, when it comes to career, when it comes to home, it is your flat out responsibility to make sense out of it and heal it and change it. Don't just hide with excuses. I've been doing this for a whole hell of a long time, and I got you. All you have to do is call and we'll have a consultation. And this year could be the best year that you've ever had. And your future self will absolutely thank you and love you for reaching out. And I get that life shows up, but I also get it's a lesson and it is mandatory to process through it. And thank you again. I'm Diane, Healing Bodies, Healing Souls. Reach out. I'll be here. Thank you.